What's up, Global Family? It's your girl, Global Curls, and as you can tell from the title, today is all about HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. That's what it stands for if you don't know. You guys, I rep hard for my HBCU. Most of you have probably figured out what HBCU I attended my undergraduate year, but just in case you don't know, ta-da! I am a part of the class of 2017 at the illustrious #1 HBCU, by the way, Spelman College. And I'm here to talk to you about HBCU life and basically just answer the question, is it really worth all that hype? So today is the second video on the college edition week. Remember, all this week, Monday through Friday, I'm giving you 5 videos surrounding college life. Yesterday, we talked about the money, honey, financial aid, loans, grants, scholarships, all of that good stuff. I gave you some tips and tricks to help you out and find your way. And today is all about HBCU life. So, just a little bit of background about me. As I said, I'm a part of the class of 2017. I got my Bachelor of Arts in International Studies from Spelman College, and I love my college very, 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 very much, or rather, I should say my alma mater, since I graduated. So, the first question that everyone always asks, and especially at Love and Lux Media, she asks, what made you decide to go to an HBCU? To be completely honest, I didn't have HBCUs on my mind at the initial time of applying. I wanted to major in business. I saw a couple other colleges that had amazing business programs, and so that's what I was really applying to college for. I was going to apply to Howard because my best friend went there and I wanted to be with her and have fun and all of that stuff, but I really didn't have any other HBCUs on my mind. My lovely mother, however, said that you can apply anywhere, but you also have to apply to Spelman. But I applied to Spelman. I put my application in, I believe at the end of November, December. I received my acceptance. I was thinking about going, and then I went to Spellbound. So a lot of different colleges have what they call pre-freshman orientation, pre-freshman week, pre-freshman day. Colleges call it differently. Spelman calls it Spellbound. And this is basically all of the girls who were accepted are invited to come to campus basically for 2 to 3 days and just experience campus life. You have a Spelman sister that you're partnered up with, and you spend time with her, you sleep in her dorm room, you have fun with her, you attend classes with her. I mean, it literally is a buddy system that you have for the next couple of days to really experience college life and to see if Spelman is a good fit for you. I am telling you, I did not think of how amazing it was going to be. Spellbound is the best time. I say it whether you're going to Spelman, an HBCU, or a non-HBCU. If the college you have that you want to go to accepts you, first of all, congratulations. But if they do, and they have some type of pre-freshman social, pre-freshman orientation, pre-freshman week, do go, because these are the times you're going to meet some of your friends before starting your actual classes at whatever institution. Okay, the next question I always receive from people is, what did Spelman teach me? What did I gain out of having HBCU experience, particularly at Spelman? At Ron Love 79 wanted to know what was my experience like at a women's college. For those of you that don't know, Spelman is an all-black, all-female institution. So the first thing that Spelman taught me was that I am a beautiful black woman. So to me, I came from a predominantly white high school, and I was looking at Spelman as a new experience, a new foundation for me to lay, a new world that I had not yet charted, basically. And Spelman taught me that yes, you are beautiful, you are black, and you are a woman, and you can conquer anything you want to do in the world. Waking up and hearing that from my professors daily, from my academic advisors daily, from the deans daily, that makes a difference in your confidence level as to how interactive the faculty are with their students. And the faculty at Spelman College was top notch. So I will say that Spelman taught me an air of confidence that I may not have had before, but I did definitely have after attending and graduating Spelman College. Second, Spelman College really made me find my passion for international studies, international relations, foreign policy, whatever you want to call it. It made me want to travel so very much. Spelman prides itself on making sure or giving the best possible opportunity for all of their students to study abroad. They really want you to travel abroad, because in Spelman's eyes, that's one way you are going to be a change maker to the entire world. Not just your small community back at home, not just your state, not just the organization you are part of, but the entire world. And for those of you that don't know, I did take my study abroad experience and traveled to Rwanda to study post-genocide and restoration with the School of International Training, SIT. And that experience was definitely life transforming. I cannot express in words how much traveling made an impact on my career, not as a future international studies graduate getting her master's, not as a future lawyer focusing on human rights and international law, but as Adele, someone who is passionate about traveling. Spelman gave me that opportunity in several ways. 2, the study abroad advisor. So they actually have a study abroad department. Yes, it is needed at Spelman College, and I'm glad they have it because I always wanted to go to Rwanda. I learned about the Holocaust in the 6th grade by my 6th grade favorite English teacher, and then from there I started learning about genocide and human rights and war and all of that. It really sparked my interest when I was younger. But I decided to pursue it as an international studies major at Spelman College. And since I really wanted to go to Rwanda, of course my parents were like, go where? We don't know anyone who's ever gone to Rwanda. My friends were like, say, what? It's how everybody's going to Ghana or somewhere in Europe, in Paris at least. And I was like, nope, I'm going to Rwanda. It's in the book. SIT says I can go. Dr. Gantz at Spelman says I can go. My parents are somewhat saying I can go, I'm gonna go. And that's exactly what I did. I took January through May and I studied abroad in Rwanda, studying the post-restoration and peace building from the genocide in Rwanda. I also was lucky enough to be part of the Model United Nations team, and I traveled to Brussels for the Harvard Model United Nations conference, and then we actually took a little trip to Paris, which was phenomenal. That was my first time in Paris. I also did a 1-month study abroad right after I did Rwanda, so I literally flew from Rwanda to Amsterdam to Beijing to Harbin, China. It was the longest flight of my life, but I enjoyed my experience and it was an amazing opportunity. 3rd, that I will have a sisterhood no matter what. I love going into the airport wearing my Spelman College paraphernalia, whether it's the shirt or a sweatshirt and hoodie and sweatpants. But as soon as someone sees the Spelman College logo, someone instantly runs up and is like, oh my gosh, do you go to Spelman? Are you a Spelman alum? I at least get, every time I go to the airport, I kid you not, you guys, I at least get one person coming up to me, and it's an instant sisterhood, it's an instant bond. I don't know this person's last name, I don't know where they come from. All I know is that Spelman was lucky enough to have chosen them, and they are forever my sister. Spelman College taught me more about my history. Coming into Spelman College, I definitely knew my mom's side came from Madagascar. I know my dad's side. I love my family history. I learned about it. But to actually study Black culture, now that's something completely different. And Spelman College gave me not only the opportunity, but that foundation, that platform to really delve deep and experience it and understand it and ask questions that I wouldn't feel embarrassed about asking to someone else. And the last point I want to make is that Spelman College taught me it's okay to change. I mean, change spiritually, change financially. A lot of people went from hey to oh. You change in all these different ways. For me particularly, I came in with straight hair. I knew how to flat iron my hair like it was no tomorrow. I probably could have gotten a job at a salon. That's how good I was doing other people's hair. I rocked heels every day. I was very prim and proper, I guess you could call my style. And after I left Spelman, I was rocking my natural blonde hair at the time. Yes, I was a blonde. Rocking my natural blonde hair. I wore it for one of our graduation ceremonies, my natural hair. I stopped caring a little bit less about the shoes, even though I still love my shoes, but having my nails done every day. I was wearing different clothing. And it didn't mean that I was any less of Adele. I just became what we call a Spelman woman. What we say at Spelman is that you enter in as a Spelman knight and you leave as a Spelman woman who is ready to make a difference in the world. You're more sure of yourself than when you came in. That's automatically what Spelman strives to do. It's not so much to change you into a bad person, a good person, a better person. Yes, they want you to go into a better person, but what they ultimately want is for you to change in a way that you see growth and development in a positive way to positively impact the world. And now I'm going to talk about the 6 biggest misconceptions about HBCUs, because there is a whole lot of them, unfortunately, but I'm here to debunk some of them for you. So the first biggest misconception, which is really sad to know, is that a lot of people think that if you go to an HBCU, it's because you don't like white people.
That is literally the craziest thing I have heard.
I still have some of my friends that are white from my childhood, and that did not change just because I decided to go to an HBCU. A lot of us go to an HBCUs because we're legacies. We have grandmothers, mothers, sisters that went to, or brothers that went to an HBCU, either because we want to learn more about the HBCU. Maybe we grew up knowing about Spelman College or Howard and we really want to experience that for ourselves. Or 3, you really just want to have an education that's kind of rooted in Black African American culture and be around with people who look like you. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. And I really do wish people would stop making it seem like there is, because there isn't. We are not racist. It is not an anti-white world on HBCU campuses at all. That is not what we came to HBCUs for. Another big misconception is that because we attend an HBCU, then of course it cannot have the same level of academic curriculum and intensity as a PWI, predominantly white institution. No. Spelman College was the first time ever in my whole life that I received an F on my paper, you guys. I'm being completely honest. I was devastated. I thought I was an amazing writer, had all of this knowledge, I was spitting it out like wildfire. Lies. I was not. When I got my paper back, I was like, oh my gosh. Spelman College definitely prepared me for graduate school, especially in the field that I am in now, international studies. I'm getting my master's in international peace studies. And just because I went to an HBCU does not give me any less of the respect or the knowledge that I have accumulated over my 4 years at Spelman College. Number 3, well, of course there's no diversity. It's an all-Black school. What are you talking about? Lies. There is so much diversity. I think a lot of people look at diversity just by color, and that is not true. Diversity has different facets, different forms, from spiritually diverse to financially diverse to ethically diverse. There's so many different facets of diversity, and it exists at Spelman College. Everyone comes with a different background, a different interest, a different field. I have never in my life met so many beautiful, Black, intelligent, motivated, determined women in my life than I have at Spelman College. Okay, it's no surprise that HBCUs know how to throw it down, know how to hold a party. But that doesn't mean we are either dumb, incompetent, or don't have any academic inkling or knowledge because we're partying all the time. Not true. There is an air of academic competition. That is something that I also did not understand before coming in. All of these beautiful, amazing, intellectual women were at the top of their class. They came in with community service. They had amazing accomplishments throughout their 4 years of high school. And you take the best of the best from all over, you put them in this one space. You can't have anything else but excellence. That's pretty much all you're gonna get is excellence. And that's what Spelman College strives to deliver, is excellence, integrity, knowledge-driven based women who want to positively impact the world. And the last misconception, oh, you're going to HBCU? Is that because you're poor? No, it's not because I'm poor. Let me tell you something right now. If you know, sorry, Spelman College, I'm just keeping it real. But if you know someone that's either going to Spelman College, applied to Spelman College, attended Spelman College, yep, that's about it, all of those 3 categories, then you know that Spelman College is not necessarily notorious for giving out a lot of financial aid, a lot of scholarship money to their incoming classes. They have the Bonner Scholars Program, they have the UPS Scholars Program, they have the Presidential Scholars Program, and a couple other ones I know I'm missing, but for the most part, Spelman College does not give out as much as other HBCUs or other institutions, period, when it comes to scholarship money. So the fact of the matter that a lot of people think we're going and choosing HBCUs because we can't afford PWIs or other institutions, that is a lie. So I'm here to tell you, I know Spelman sisters that come from very wealthy families that have money and one for nothing. I know others who kind of struggle their way throughout college years, maybe getting a job or two to make ends meet. So there's a huge scale of diversity on financials, and it is not just because someone wasn't poor and couldn't go and afford Harvard or couldn't afford UPenn or couldn't afford Duke or any of the Ivy League schools. It's simply because we wanted to go to Spelman and we chose to have that career for undergrad. So that's all I have for you today on HBCU What's All the Hype About story video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or if you went to an HBCU and you have some misconceptions that you would like to debunk, go ahead and do that now in the comment section. I hope to hear from you guys. And tomorrow, don't forget, it's another video on college edition. I wonder what we're talking about. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And of course, follow me on Instagram at Global Curls. I will see you back here tomorrow.